way I think. I had heard the term think big, but I never really understood it. Thinking big is a way of life for Donald Trump. I learned from him that to really think big, you must discard the comforts of your own insecurities. I learned that to be successful, you must never give up. Every failure is a step on the way to success. Donald Trump has a can-do, take-no-prisoners attitude. Be your own person. Demand what you want in life. Do not let other people run your life. Don't let other people push you around. If someone crosses you, do not lie down and take it. Fight back, kick ass, and get even. Make your own rules, and do not care what other people think. That's what Donald Trump is all about. Through his attitude and his example, Donald Trump has taught me how to truly think big. And now I live a life of much bigger energy, much bigger goals, and much bigger income. My new attitude has boosted my self-confidence enormously. I have no trouble making big plans and going after top-name celebrities, whether it's Warren Buffett, Rupert Murdoch, or even President Clinton. Nothing scares me anymore. My business life and my personal life have been transformed by my friendship with Donald Trump. I'm a much better man who believes in himself. I've become a millionaire many times over. I value myself more, and that's filtered into my personal life as well. I'm a better husband to my wife, and a better father to my children. My wife loves my new attitude, and my kids respect the new me. Their lives have also been transformed. After seeing crowds of 50,000 people, my son Dylan has become more interested in business. After listening to Donald Trump, my daughters Adiva and Vera have pursued their lives with more passion. My wife Debbie admires the risks I take and supports me in my business ventures. If you're a small business owner, it's very important that you get support from your spouse. Just knowing that my wife's behind me helps me when I get scared. Running a small business has risks. It's a battle, and it's important that your spouse and children are with you in this battle. I was working 24/7 in the days leading up to our first Wealth Expo in New York City in 2004. The morning of the expo, I was in a 24-hour deli nearby the Jacob K. Javits Convention Center, buying a birthday cake for one of the guys on the team. He was giving up his birthday to do the expo, so that was the least I could do. I got a call from Harry Javer, who was running the expo. He said, "Get your ass down here now. We have a major problem. We have lines of people blocking the doors. The Javits Center's going insane. They've never seen anything like it." When we did that first mega expo in 2004, we had no idea what we were getting into. If we had told somebody that we were going to attract 30,000-plus people at our first show, they would have said it was impossible. As a matter of fact, most experts said we would not even get 5,000 people. Since we did not have experience with huge shows, we didn't know any better. That first morning, the lines to get into the Javits Center were 8 blocks long. We had spent a huge amount of money promoting the event. Everybody wanted to meet Donald and learn his secrets. The promotion paid off. The crowds came. It was an entrepreneur's dream come true. I had bet big, and I won. I was now a big believer in Donald's Think Big strategies. After the first expo, the Learning Annex did a few more Wealth Expos with Donald Trump, and they were amazing. In San Francisco, over 70,000 attended, and 2 weeks later in Los Angeles, 62,500 people came. It was an extraordinary ride. Everything was going great. So I called Trump and said I wanted to sign him up for the following year, to do up to 20 shows. He said, "Great, but all these people are coming because of me. I want a raise." I said, "No, Mr. Trump, I worked very hard and I did all the advertising. That's why it worked." He said, "Nonsense. It's because of me. I now want $1.5 million. And you know what? I agreed, because he deserved it. He was changing my life and my students' lives. This is an example of the Trump attitude. Trump knows his worth, and he gets people to pay him for it. But it is not only for the money. With Trump, it is never just for the money. He is passionate about everything he does. He loves connecting with people, helping them, and educating them. If you consider the advertising, promotions, and everything the Learning Annex does to enhance the Trump brand, nationally and internationally, Donald gets much more than $1.5 million per speech, but he donates much of the money to charity. Donald Trump is tough. Donald Trump is demanding, and Donald Trump commands top dollar. But surprisingly, he's the easiest guy in the world to work with, and I work with a lot of celebrities. He's always professional and always prepared. He always over-delivers by giving my students and me more than I expected, and more than he was required to do. And he's one of the most loyal guys in the world. Loyalty is important to Trump, and is a wonderful trait to have in business. Donald Trump wants to share his successful attitude with more people. He knows how to give back. He teaches the way people taught hundreds of years ago, through stories. This audiobook is about what really matters, the attitude of thinking big, based on real-life anecdotes. As you listen, take a moment and think about the stories. I guarantee that, like the hundreds of students who have written to me, when a situation comes up in your own life, you will remember a Trump story and how he dealt with it. It will make you deal with your own situation differently. That's why this audiobook is so important. Listen to it. Enjoy it. And without your even realizing it, this audiobook will change your attitude and your life. I guarantee it. Listen to each chapter, and let the Trump attitude sink in and teach you a lesson. Adapt Trump's bold, kick-ass attitude to fit your life. Use the Trump attitude to inspire you to break through the limits you have set for yourself. You always have two options in life. You can think small, or you can think big. As Trump says, if you're thinking already, you might as well think big. It's your choice. No matter what your circumstances, nobody can stop you from thinking big. Once you get a taste of thinking big and learn the kick-ass way, you'll never want to stop, and the rich rewards will come to you. It's Donald's secret of thinking big and kicking ass. Practice it, and you too will be prosperous in business and life. I love Donald Trump. He's changed my business, personal, and financial life. I am indebted to him, and I'm so pleased to be sharing his teachings with you. I guarantee it will make a shift in your life as it has in mine and in those of my students. Thank you, Donald, for teaching me the secret of thinking big and kicking ass. Bill Zanker, President and Founder, The Learning Annex. Chapter 1. Do you have what it takes? People always ask me, how did you get so rich? The way I do things has allowed me to succeed financially far beyond what I had expected. I have had a lot of fun, and I've made a lot of money. I have known many celebrities, billionaire business people, and superstar sports figures. It's not easy to explain in a couple of words, but I have noticed that all these successful people have traits that set them apart from the pack. Their attitudes, actions, persistence, and passion, plus a whole slew of other qualities that separate the winners from the losers. To be successful, you have to separate yourself from 98% of the rest of the world. Sure, you can get into that special 2% at the top, and it's not just by being smart, working hard, and investing wisely. There is a formula, a recipe for success, that the top 2% live by, and that you too can follow to be successful. First, you must be honest with yourself. The only way to get rich is to be realistic and brutally honest. You have to get out of the ideal fantasy world you read about in magazines and see on TV. It's not as easy as they make it look. It's tough, and people get hurt. So you have to be as tough as nails and willing to kick ass if you want to win. Most people are not cut out for this. You have to deal with a tremendous amount of pressure. You have to think large and be creative to solve big problems that scare the crap out of most people. People are going to try to steal from you and destroy you just for the fun of it. You have to stand up to them, fight back and kick their ass, and nobody is going to hold your hand and help you along. You are on your own. You have to be able to bend, but never break. All of the greats in every sport, in finance, in business, in the arts, and in government possess something special. A lot of people have it, but frankly most people do not. Do you have what it takes to think big and kick ass? Virtually all self-made millionaires and billionaires, such as Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, and Walt Disney, had the ability to think big and kick ass. It's hard to explain, so I have devised the following success quiz, which you can take to see if you have it. If you have it, you are going to make a lot of money. Take this quiz to see if you match the profile. 1. What is your financial dream? A. Winning the lottery. B. Getting a good job with health benefits, a 401k, and 3 weeks vacation. C. Owning my own home. D. Having unlimited passive income from a business and/or real estate holdings or other investments. 2. How much money do you want to have in 5 years? A. $100,000 to $249,999. B. $250,000 to $499,999. C. $500,000 to $4,999,999. D. $5 million or more. 3. Which statement best describes your financial situation? A. I am very satisfied with where I am financially. B. I am somewhat satisfied with where I am financially. C. I am unsatisfied but feel hopeless. D. My financial situation is completely unsatisfactory. I want much more. 4. How much time do you spend each day building your wealth? A. Less than half an hour. B. Half an hour to 1 hour. C. 1 hour to 2 hours.